All right, hey Press Pass LA fans, we are here at the Paley Center to celebrate the new season 6 of Castle. All right, so we're here with Jon Huertas. People know you as Esposito.
Right.
We got a new season. I've never missed an episode, and I expect to see you and Ryan saving Castle and Beckett's butt a couple more times this season. They seem to always get into life-threatening situations. Can you kind of tell us any episodes you're looking forward to coming out?
Well, I think we usually shoot about 24 episodes a year, and at least two-thirds of those episodes, Ryan and Esposito have to save those too.
You're always saving the day.
Yeah, saving the day and solving the cases. We're the ones who bring all the information in, put it on the board, so the Castle and Beckett can look at it and go, this is what happened. If you notice, Ryan and I are always just going, yeah.
We knew that.
We're looking forward to. We're not that deep into the season yet. So this episode, Beckett and Castle aren't in any trouble yet. So
Yet.
So we haven't had to save them yet.
Do you think you might have to go all the way to DC to save her now that she has this big fancy FBI job?
It's possible. The feds sometimes you got to they don't get dirty enough. They got the clean suits on, the clean offices, the clean cars. You need a really gritty New York cop to come in sometimes and really kick some ass to save the day or save Beckett. But we haven't had to go to DC yet. But it's we're having a good time with what we're getting, and I think that people are going to love where Esposito and Ryan's characters are tonight, especially in this episode we're going to see, and how it plays with Beckett being a Fed now. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's
away.
It's a whole different dynamic.
I'm sure you guys are missing her. Do you think you might find comfort back with Lainey?
I've been trying to find comfort back with Lainey. Jon Huertas has been trying to find comfort back with Tamla, but we haven't done anything like that yet. I know that I think it may be that we're on episode 8 now. We're shooting 9. I think in episode 9 there's some stuff that we really flesh out with episode Lainey where we get real serious and deep. Now I gotta keep the jokes out of it.
So Susan, you're here at Press Pass LA, and we're back with new season of Castle. So let's see here. Castle's away, or Beckett's away. Castle's back in New York, and you're kind of holding down the fort. What is it you think is going to be coming up for your character? Might you get your hands in their wedding planning a little bit early?
Well, yes, I guess so. I hadn't thought about it. I hadn't thought about that pressure, but now you're putting it on me. I think she'd plan a great wedding.
I think she's the kind of lady that likes to plant a seed in everyone's mind and then see what happens. So.
Yeah, I think she's a kind of takeover gal. I'd love to work on Beckett's wardrobe. Wouldn't that be fun?
Well,
Martha and Beckett at the bridal store.
Well, also because Beckett's mom has passed in the show, so you will kind of be like the mother in this.
I think I should mother her more this season.
We do too. So we're here with Molly Quinn. So you guys just had a new season premiere last week. It's a 2-parter which goes on tonight. So you've really grown up on the show, and now Nathan Fillion, who plays your dad, is getting remarried potentially. He's engaged. How's that affecting your character?
Oh, not well. She's dealing with it.
But she likes Beckett.
She loves Beckett. She thinks she's amazing and the type of woman that Alexis wants to be, but no one likes to think that their spot in the family is being taken over.
And she's been kind of, daddy's little girl, kind of very the perfect child throughout the season. Do you think there might be kind of a more rebellious college girl coming now that she is kind of second?
No, not a rebellious college girl type of thing, but I think that she's going to be kind of pushing the boundaries more than she would.
And any love interest coming for this season? She went through a heartbreak last season. There was ice cream and movies. What about this season?
Yes, she has finally found her first love in the form of a fruitarian. His name is Pie. Absolutely loving. He's just a big teddy bear. Alexis is very lucky.
So we're here with Andrew and Terry. You guys are writer-producers on the show. 6 seasons. How do you get the fans, I know the hardcore fans that are in love, like me, I've never missed an episode, but how do you get them to keep coming back and keep it fresh and keep it original?
We rack our brains to try to keep entertaining you because the characters need to change just by their nature. If they don't change, then everything will be flat.
There's a lot of changes this season. I mean, Beckett's in DC, new job, they're engaged, but they're separated.
We have to evolve.
All right. Well, what do we think we might see? Do you think they're gonna last through this long distance period, or?
I think every couple that goes through a long-distance relationship has their challenges, and sometimes it makes them stronger, and sometimes it makes it more difficult. But part of the fun with these two people is watching them navigate those waters. And as many changes as we've had, and it may feel like to people like we're doing a lot of changes, just stick with it. You know, what we want to do is deliver a show that everybody is familiar with. And even the first episode, which aired last week, when the two of them were separate, they were together, and we hope that it felt very much like a Castle episode with a lot of the same sort of fun. In fact, there are parts of it when we were doing it that reminded me of season 1, because Castle was sticking his nose where he didn't belong again, and he's such a fixture at the precinct. He kind of belongs there. Now that he's in D.C., he's really the fish out of water now.
Penny, you played Detective Gates at the end of last season. Castle inadvertently leaves you some jewelry, and it kind of softens your heart. Are you going to miss him now that he's kind of running back and forth to D.C. to see Beckett?
I'm not sure if he's that missable. Is that a word? Okay. But I think the dynamic about having someone to release the tension and the stress may be a problem. So we'll see if he gets to come back or not.
There's a huge Castle fan base after 6 seasons. What's a message you have for your fans?
I love you. I love you.
One last question. You weren't the original police chief there. There was a death. You came and took over, but now it's really become your role. Where do you see it going now in season 6 and possibly season 7?
Okay, I never like to think that Ruben's character was maybe my character before. I think that was a position because he's just too fabulous to compare. But I think I would love to see what her home life is like. I want to know who she's married to. I want to know if she has 2 children, 10 children. I mean, I want to know what she's into.
You don't get to see many women in power, and here she's a woman in power in this show, so it'd be nice to kind of learn a little more about her.
Yeah, because, sometimes, you just see these women in power on television and you think they go home to nothing. I'd love to think that she goes home to something. Well, I won't say what that's something.
Okay. So we're here with Seamus and Juliana Dever, and you guys, husband and wife, and you play husband and wife on the show. What can we expect for this new season?
For this new season, we're going to see some things speeding very much to Kevin and Jenny being parents. And we're going to see them dealing with all those complications and how their lives change and the lack of sleep. And there will probably be some sort of baby Bjorn at a crime scene. We can only guess those sorts of things. But look for that like mid-season, I would say. Yeah.
Now have your lives changed now that Beckett is in D.C.? Do you think it'll be a closer bond with Esposito, or maybe you guys are going to try to push him back together with Lainey this season?
Can he get closer with Esposito? I don't understand what that.
Yeah, she's sort of like, she's on the outside, so it's sort of like, yeah, we bonded. There's a lot of fun we get to have because, Beckett does come back at some point to the precinct to investigate another crime. So it's sort of this like you're an outsider now kind of thing. So it's kind of fun to see her try to earn her way back into our respect.
Do we think we might see more of your character taking control a little bit now that you have a baby? He can't be out on all these life-saving adventures all the time?
Wow, that's something that Kevin's sort of struggled with this year is how that changes, even wanting to have a baby. So,
Yeah.
And seeing you go undercover and feeling like your life was in danger and not knowing if I was ever going to see you again. I think that's something for Kevin and Jenny to definitely explore.
To have a conversation about it. We're going to start a conversation about
dialogue.
the danger and the parenthood.
And then we're going to circle back to it.
And don't you orphan my child. I predict that'll be spoken. How dare you orphan my child?
Does Jenny talk like
No,
that?
I don't know. Nobody does, really.
We look forward to it. Thanks so much, guys. All right, Press Pass LA fans, thanks for joining us here in Beverly Hills tonight to kick off Castle Season 6. Make sure your TiVos are set for all the fun between Castle and Beckett this season.